Carlo Ancelotti is the new head coach of the Brazilian national team after he parted ways with Real Madrid last season. So, Ancelotti has a big task of qualifying Brazil to the 2026 FIFA Men's World Cup. Maybe Brazil that's this year in the qualifiers, no, it is not great for them. 10 points behind leaders Argentina, which means that Ancelotti needs to do the magic. We know he does. We're releasing the first call-up for the Brazilian national team. The qualifiers are going to play against Ecuador and then Paraguay. And new faces about team. We're dropping some crucial players being. So Neymar is not part of the team. You can tell for a fact that Neymar has been injured for Santos and he made his recent comeback weekend. Yeah, Santos, he winning 1-0, which means obviously Neymar was doubted, or he was undoubtedly a doubt for this call-up. Rodrigo, a crucial player for Real Madrid. Carlo Ancelotti has dropped him because of injury. Vinicius Jr. is in the squad. Casemiro, after messing out from the Brazil national team for about 2 years now, he's been called back by Carlo Ancelotti. And let me tell you that Casemiro played 75 matches under Carlo Ancelotti when he was at Real Madrid. So he is not a new player to Carlo Ancelotti. He's bringing his experience and hunger to the Brazilian national team. So I'll take you through the call-up, the national team call-ups that Carlo Ancelotti are here, and it is very interesting. So with the goalkeepers, no, Alisson from Liverpool, obviously, is going to be the number one. There is Bento, who plays for Al Nassr in Saudi Arabia. And now Hugo Souza plays for Corinthians in the Brazilian National League. So goalkeepers, no, 3 goalkeepers, 1 from the Brazilian League. Hugo Souza plays for Corinthians. Defenders, Alexandro is a defender for Flamengo. Alexandre Ribeiro, a very strong and aggressive defender. Obama Leo Metropole in the French League. There's Lucas Berardo of PSG, Marquinhos of PSG, Danilo of Flamengo. So Danilo in the recent call-up wasn't part of the squad. So he's a former Madrid player. He's playing under Carlo Ancelotti before, yes. So Danilo is there. He played for Juventus, currently for Flamengo. He doesn't always start, but I think he brings a lot of experience to Carlo Ancelotti's team. There's Leo Ortiz, a very good defender who also plays for Flamengo. Carlos Augusto of Inter Milan. Recent call-up. Carlos Augusto, I don't know if he's played for the Brazilian national team before, but I think he's had a decent season for Inter Milan. Anytime they need him, they almost friend as a left centre-back or as a centre-back or as a left wing-back or pairing very well with Federico Di Marco on the left-hand wings for Inter Milan. And I think he's a great addition to the new coach of Brazilian national team, Carlo Ancelotti. There is Van der Sar, a right back for Monaco. There is Wesley Franca. He's also a great player, very young player, and also a right back, Emma Flamengo. Midfield, there's Andres Pereira of Fulham, Andre Santos of Strasbourg FC. Santos is a Chelsea player. He's on loan at Strasbourg, and I think he's been one of the insightful players, one of the interesting players to watch out or to look or to watch in the current end of season. He's been a great and spectacular player throughout. So I think he deserves the call. Bruno Guimaraes of Newcastle United. There is Casemiro of Manchester United, Ederson, Atalanta, and Gerson of Flamengo, which means that Andre of Wolverhampton Wanderers has been dropped, and Joao Gomez of Wolverhampton Wanderers has also been dropped. So Carlo Ancelotti wants to build a team. He thinks, this is the team I want to go with, not that of Dorival Jr., who parted ways with the Brazilian national team recently. And now forwards, so Anthony Roberts. So Anthony was left out regardless of his former fee Manchester United or Betis former Kopeki and Dorival saying, family home former Pekinia, it doesn't do anything to me. So Ancelotti, yes, he was a coach for Real Madrid. Anthony day in, day out. So he's seen the exploits of Anthony in the Spanish La Liga and he thinks, this guy, I need to call him back to the national team. Let him do what he does best. So Anthony is back into the Brazilian national team. William Esteval plays for Palmeiras. Esteval is a Chelsea player on loan at Palmeiras. So after he's done with them, he'll go back to Chelsea and then play for them. Gabriel Martinelli plays for Arsenal. There's Matheus Cunha of Wolverhampton Wanderers, Rafinha Barcelona, Vinicius Jr. Real Madrid, and Richarlison Eboma Tottenham Hotspur. So this be the squad where Carlo Ancelotti have scored. And Osha attackers now, they have a player from the locals in Palmeiras. That is Esteval William. Osha midfielders now, they have a player from the locals in which is Gerson or Flamengo. Osha defenders now, they have a player from the locals and with that squad, they have Alexandro, they have Leo Ortiz, and they have Danilo and Wesley Franca, 4 players from the local scene. And I will show goalkeepers now. They have Hugo Souza who plays for Corinthians. So they have 1 goalkeeper from the local scene, 4 defenders, 1 midfielder, and then 1 striker, which gives us a total of 7 locally based players. So which this one should tell you that the Brazilian league is very strong and they have quality players. So we are wishing Carlo Ancelotti the best. He's an experienced coach and I would want to see him flourish with the Brazilian national team. The next matches are against Ecuador and Paraguay. We'll see how he's going to cope with them. And we'll give you details as far as those matches is concerned.